So those are the empty bottles of water. Hey, the waterman hasn't been here for 2 weeks because of the holidays, so they piled up. And they're worth $10 each, so, you know, kids come and break into the house just to get their hands on a quick bottle or two so they can have 10 or 20 bucks to buy some wine or whatever. Right? I've been amazed. My place has been broken into 2 or 3 times a year until I got the security system, and even then they broke in once. And you know, apart from the electronic stuff they like to take, they'll grab whatever bottles there are, and somehow they've had the courtesy of emptying them in the sink, not on the floor. So that's you know, one little kindness that they offer as they run off with my iPod or whatever, eh? And there's no point calling the police because it'll make no difference. You know, you do it once or twice, but after that, there's just no point. And in any case, they never find them. You never get your stuff back, and you know, it's not enough to claim on the insurance because you won't get it back. You know, it'll just raise your rates. So, you know, apart from the invasion of privacy, that sense that, you know, they might take something you desperately need, or that you worked on for weeks, you know, there ain't much you can do about it, or that you can't mope about it because it won't bring anything back. I did, you know, I spent a couple of $1,000 getting a security system installed here, and that makes one hell of a racket when it goes off, and makes the cats go, you know, go screaming out of the house. They all converge on the little cat door. They all want to go out. And I've set it off myself sometimes because I forgot to turn it off when I got home, or, you know, wasn't listening to the voice that said, you know, disable now or whatever. Preoccupied with the cats or the dogs or myself. Wham, off it goes. And then there's a big panic, and you gotta wait for their call, or you call them, or, you know, give your code word. And it did scare off the, you know, some thieves one day, because they, you know, they grabbed my computer screen, and I guess got so scared that they just, as they ran out, they dropped it on the couch. And I haven't had a break-in now for a couple of months, although you never know if they've tried. If they jiggle the door and it sets off the alarm, well, then they run off, and you don't see anybody, but the police come and charge you $75 for having the alarm go off. You know, and you can't prove there was someone there unless you had a video camera set up, which I should have, eh? And I bought the components. I just can't get people to find the time to put it up yet. So any day now, it should be there. And we've got the sign up already saying video surveillance. But I don't think that in itself makes any difference. And I suspect that some of the young men who come to do the stealing are, you know, have sort of limited intellectual skills and are used by others. Eh? They're almost like drones sent off to do their work. You know, whatever they get, a computer or a bottle, they hand them $5, say thank you, and they make the big money themselves. So I don't think that these kids that break in, you know, it may well be they can't even read those signs, or they've learned to ignore them. Eh? I don't know which. But it would be nice to see who it is that came and went into the house. We tried to, wouldn't it? So I got to work on that.